Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Akarkadash. Shalom to the elders for preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well, too. Salakia. And this is a sit down lesson that I wanted to bring out from RT.com, even though this is a survey news article. But this definitely is actually really happening, though, because we're living in a central digital bank currency, and we're about to entering a full pace of central digital bank currency. Because as we see, very soon the paper dollar is going to be a thing of the past. We seeing signs of that. Because as you see, the American dollar been having its value decline, and as these nations been using different forms of currency, which is a central digital bank currency, and there's been a lot of discussions about entering a cashless society. So a lot of conversations been brought up about that as of lately, especially in the year 2023. So I just want to add a note to that. And this is a news article from July the 17th, 2023, from the financial business news category from RT.com, and it reads: Central banks step up push for digital currency. The survey mentioned. It says over 20 digital tokens regulated by central banks are expected to be circulating worldwide by 2023. It says a growing number of central banks around the globe working on digital versions of their national currency, right? Cashless society. It says a survey by the Banks for International Settlements, the BIS, published last week, has found a central digital bank currency, which is the CBDC, is a digital payment instrument denominated in the national unit of an account and regulated by a central bank. There are two types: retail for everyday use by individuals and firms, and wholesale and for transactions between financial institutions. According to the BIS findings, 79 out of 86 central bank surveys said that they were studying the possibility of creating some form of CDBC, or half of the national regulators said that they were already conducting concentrate experience or working on a trial version of digital currency. The study found that most central banks sees potential value in having both a retailer and wholesales and CDBC, and the BIS expects there to be at least 15 retail and 9 wholesale CBDC publicly circulating worldwide by 2030, potentially probably sooner than later. It says the survey found that more banks had come closer to issuing a CDBC within the next 3 years. Their number reached 16% last year with regard to the wholesale digital currency, and grew from 15% to 18% with regard to retail of CDBC. As opponents of the CDBCs has been rising questions over the currency, particularly regarding the regulation and the privacy of transactions. However, analysts note that traditional financial institutions are increasingly enthusiastic of entering the digital market. And it says the BIS survey shows that central banks are more bullish than ever on the CDBCS. New use cases abound. Leaders from economics are diverse as Sri Lanka, Singapore, Switzerland, are recognizing a potential benefits. These are including more efficient financial, increasing more efficient payments, financial inclusions, and faster monetary policies implementation. Gilbert Verdin, founder of CEO of Quantum, a technology partner on the Bank of England, a CDBC project, told the FinTech news outlet, commenting on the report. A well-designed CDBC could actually be a huge catalyst for innovation. Business and consumers will be able to automate complex and cumbersome process in implementing logic into money. The Verdin added, there are currently 4 central banks that have issued a retail CDBC, according to BIS. The Bahamas, Eastern Caribbean, Jamaica, and Nigeria. And this is the book of Revelations. This is from the BibleGateway.com, and it reads through the Holy Scriptures, KJV version of the Holy Scriptures, and it reads Revelations 13, verse 16 through verse 18. I'm starting at verse 16. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free or bond, to receive a MARK in their RIGHTHAND or in their FOREHAEADS, right? Even if you're rich or poor, free or bond, to receive that MARK, which is that charagma. And that's going to be the pushing of this CHIP, which is already here. But once it be mandatory, once it be fully implemented, once it be fully revealed, and it's going to be in order to buy or sell. That's why it makes a lot of sense, because that news article that I just got through reading, they pushing more and more and more, as a survey says, as the survey saying that there's going to be more pushing and pushing, which is already here, but they're going to push more and more and more of this cashless society, and them pushing for the central digital bank currencies of more and more and more of that as well too. And that's going to lead into the cashless society, and that's going to be the full implementing and the full mandatory and the full pushing and the full revealing very soon of that MARK, which is that charagma, in order to buy or sell. And that's going to be the upper part of your body and the right part of your body in order to make transactions, and that's coming very soon. So it's already here, but once it be fully revealed, and that's going to be the time that we're entering into, central digital bank currency, cashless society, in order to buy or sell. And this is what we're entering into, and this is a major prophecy that's about to be fulfilled, as we're getting a further step closer and closer to it. And next verse, Revelation chapter 13, verse 17. And that no man might buy or sell, say he had the MARK, which is that charagma, or the name of the BEAST, which is this current system, or the number of his name. Revelations 13 and verse 18. Here is wisdom. Let him have understanding. Count the number of the BEAST, for it is the number of a man, and his number is SIX 300, 3 and SIX. Right. The number of the man is that the BEAST, which is the 3-digit letters of SIX 300, 3. So with that, hopefully this lesson was edifying of this recent news article as of July the 17th, 2023, in the business news financial category from RT.com, as it says, central banks step up push for digital currency, survey says. So with that, hopefully this lesson was edifying, like I mentioned before. And I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Akarkadash. Shalom to the elders for preaching the word truthfully and sincerely, and shalom to the Akim, scattered through the 4 corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And until next time, I will say shalom.